Hi, I'm Benjamin Loh, and warm greetings to all ASM stakeholders, wherever you are. I'm excited to be able to connect to you today. Despite the fact that we cannot meet face to face, I hope this video will be able to give you, a short introduction about myself, my background, and a little bit about my experiences. I was nominated by the supervisory board to join the management board and become the CEO, and this was approved on 18th of May. And since that day, I have been on the job. First of all, let me give you a little bit about my background. I was born and raised in Singapore, but over the last 30 plus years, I have lived mostly outside of Singapore because that's where my career has taken me. Some of the countries that I've lived in include Japan, Hong Kong, China, the UK, and I also spent a couple of years in the US. Most of my experiences are in the area of capital equipment, including industries such as semiconductors, data storage, flat panel displays, scientific and analytical instruments. Some of the companies that I have worked for, you are probably already familiar. This include Olicon, which is a Swiss conglomerate, Vico, a US based semiconductor and data storage equipment manufacturer, FEI, which makes scientific and analytical instruments and was listed on NASDAQ, but has since been acquired by Thermo Fisher. I have done various roles during my career, including being the head of Asia, the head of worldwide sales and service, and also as Chief Operating Officer of FEI. ASM is a brand name in the semiconductor equipment industry and has been around for more than 50 years. Throughout the 50 plus years of history, ASM has always been at the forefront of technology, helping to propel the industry forward. This is something that we are still doing today, especially with our industry-leading ALD or atomic layer deposition technology, which is a key enabler for continued innovation in the semiconductor industry. Looking at 2019, I was completely blown away by the performance of the company in a very difficult year where there was a downturn in the industry. The company basically not only just outperformed the wafer fab equipment industry, but grew double digits. A lot of this is due to the fantastic work that has been done by my predecessor, Mr. Chuck Del Prado, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank him and also the senior management team and leadership for the great work that they have done in bringing the company to where it is today. It is, of course, still too early for me to say anything about the course that I would chart for the company, but I'm very sure that the next phase of the company is going to be built upon the fantastic work that has been done so far, and we will continue to grow the company even further from where it is today. We are now in a very interesting phase of the semiconductor industry. We see trends like 5G, data centers, artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles. All these trends are going to drive the increased adoption and usage of semiconductors. For ASM, as a semiconductor equipment manufacturer, this would mean that there will be a higher demand as more chips will be manufactured. Hence, we are continuing to invest both in operational capabilities and at the same time in R&D to ensure that we have the lead in terms of the technology. At ASM, stakeholder communication is very important for us and personally for me as well. As I've said in the earlier part of this video, it's unfortunate that I am not able to meet with you face to face because of the coronavirus pandemic. And I hope that there will be an opportunity going forward that we can do so. In the meantime, what we are trying to do is really ensure that we have a lot of safety measures put into the company, and that we will come out of this pandemic in a much more stronger fashion. Thank you for your attention watching this video, and I hope it gives you a short and quick introduction about myself.